The glow of the television cast long, dancing shadows across Alex's living room, the only light cutting through the thick veil of night. He sat alone, the silence of his old house a familiar comfort until it was broken. A faint scratching like a mouse scrabbling behind the drywall made him freeze. His eyes darted toward the wall, every muscle tensed. The sound was subtle, almost imagined, a dry, whispery scrape that seemed to mock the stillness. He muted the TV, and the silence that rushed back in was heavier, more menacing than before. The scratching came again, a little louder this time, insistent. A cold knot formed in his stomach as the camera zoomed in on his face, his expression a mixture of confusion and burgeoning fear. Getting up from the sofa, Alex tiptoed to the wall, his heart hammering against his ribs. He pressed his ear against the cool plaster, listening intently. For a moment there was nothing. Then the scratching erupted again, not from where he was listening, but from the opposite side of the room. He spun around, his eyes wide with a paranoia that was quickly taking root. It felt like a game, a cruel chase orchestrated by an unseen tormentor. He moved to the new spot, and the sound immediately ceased, only to resume behind him near the fireplace. Alex's breathing grew ragged as he darted from wall to wall, a puppet on an invisible string, his sanity fraying with each skittering noise. He couldn't take it anymore. A primal fear, raw and overwhelming, drove him to the garage. He returned with a heavy claw hammer, his knuckles white as he gripped its handle. With a desperate cry that was half frustration and half terror, he swung the hammer against the wall where the sound had been loudest. Plaster exploded outwards, and he tore at the hole with his bare hands, creating a jagged opening. He grabbed a flashlight, his hand trembling as he shone its beam into the dark cavity. His frantic search revealed nothing but dusty, yellowed insulation and the ancient bones of the house. A wave of relief washed over him. It was nothing. Just old pipes or rats or his own overactive imagination. Breathing a shaky sigh, Alex turned away from the hole, a self-deprecating smile touching his lips. That's when he saw it. The camera pans back from Alex to reveal the source of his terror, standing silently in the darkened doorway to the hall. A tall, impossibly thin figure loomed there, its form lost in the shadows, but its fingers were unnaturally long, like the legs of a spider. The scratching sound returned loud and clear, echoing in the quiet room. It wasn't coming from the walls. It was the sound of the figure's long, blackened nails scraping slowly, deliberately against the wooden doorframe.